to explore, learn, and improve. Most of us grow as we search for our calling and purpose in life. But there are also people at a very young age who are blessed to discover their God given talent and use it to serve the Lord and our church. Today, we will hear the story of the founder and musical director of Loboc Children's Choir, Miss Alma Taldo, together with Miss Claudia current conductor, who was a member before, and Graciela Salaga, a present member, will also hop in as she will share her experiences when she continues joining the ministry. Stick with us as we explore, learn, and improve. Here in Sensei, their skills and talents.
I'm Leia Cal. Member po ako ng Loboc Schoir year 1993. Saka po yung current conductor po ng choir.
I'm Graciela Salaga. I am a alto po ng choir.
I'm Taldo. I'm the musical director. Before, at the start of choir activities, I was
How the Loboc Children's Choir started?
It started in 1980, and it was because of the NAMSIA program, National Music Competitions for Young Artists. We were asked to form a choir for participation in the NAMSIA program. So we did our best to organize and were able to participate in a national competition at the Cultural Center of the Philippines in 1980. And after that, every year, we joined the competition. Whether it's a win or we lost the awards, but we continued. And until now, we are here after many experiences of travel abroad, international competitions, and we were able to have first prize in an international competition in Europe and another prize in China, then went back to Europe again. So we have already several international awards, aside from having national awards here in the Philippines, because the Loboc Children's Choir is a 3-time NAMSIA winner. In 1993, we got the national championship, in 1995, and in 2001.
How was the experience for having that long journey? Now that you have a new conductor and a new set of members of the Loboc Children's Choir, ano po kung masasabi niyo kung naging part po kayo ng choir?
I'm very thankful po kasi isang big change po siya sa buhay ko. Because dati po, nasa bahay lang po ako after ng class. Ngayon, pagkatapos ng class, diretso sa choir, tapos kanta. And then, marami din po akong naging kaibigan at maraming natutunan. Tapos, I also learned how to be independent because of the choir.
Nung first time po kami nanalo, which is yung batch namin, 1993, is para lang yung mga bata na naglalaro tapos nanalo. Yung mga hindi namin alam na ganun pala kalaki yung impact ng until nung nag-aral na ako ng music. Yung parang ganun pala ka-prestigious yung sinalihan namin. Very proud po ako na naging part po ako ng Loboc Children's Choir.
It was a life-changing experience po sa kanya. How about you, Mac? Hearing those experiences po, paano mo naman nabago?
At the start, it was just a simple thing for me, teaching the children, not because I used to be a teacher. I taught for 40 years, and then during those years, I taught music to the kids. And then, so it was just part of my being a teacher. But then later on, when I found out, especially when children would write letters to me, now that they're already grown-ups or already professionals, telling me that very thankful for the discipline they got from the choir. So it was really a tough job for me to discipline the children when music is a discipline. So if you don't teach them the discipline that you want, then I don't know what will be the result. For me, it was really very tough for me to discipline the children because I really don't want to hurt them. So my words sometimes, my temper, because that will come out during the rehearsals. I know the kids experienced those things and they were aware of all those things. But then it was also a good result because they realized that it was good for them. Although it did not take the whole week to have those negative feelings of the children. And I'm very thankful also that I have also contributed in the change of the kids. And especially that we are now having outreach programs and the kids are also happy that they're sharing what they have with other people. For example, last night, it was really very heartwarming to see the people watching the concert. And we're very thankful that we were a part of that activity. A very important activity for the people of Taliban because it is for their church. So we're very thankful to the organizers for inviting us because it was also a privilege for us to share the God-given gift to people.
Please watch our upcoming film po, Song of the Fireflies, starring Miss Morissette Amon po.
It's a musical film. It's inspired by the events. Some events are inspired by the Loboc schoir.
Thank you!
We will be right back. You are still watching Sensei. For more Sensei Limang Siglo videos, you can visit our socials. What made you decide to stay with the choir po?
Before po kasi, I was sintonado po ako
Okay.
dati. Tapos sumali po ako ng choir, I saw the improvement po, ganun. Tapos parang sabi ko, parang gusto kong pagpatuloy yung improvement ng voice ko. Tapos yung sabi ko ni Mami, discipline, and yung sabi ko po kanina na pagiging independent ko talaga. Ganun po.
Ako, kasi under po kami ni Ma'am Alma. She was my English teacher in grade 5. Nag-invite siya kung sinong gustong sumali. So, sumali kami. Tapos, yun, hanggang sumali din sa competition. Tapos hanggang sa nag-high school, nag-compete na naman sila. So, kailangan na namin mag-exit. Mga friends, nag-invite. Ganun.
What made you decide to stay in the choir po?
I think I enjoy. I'm very passionate about it. When I was still a very young girl, at the age of, I think I was 7 years old, I used to listen to my Lola teaching music to our neighbors. She was a teacher in solfeo in our community. And then I would listen to her, and then maybe it was inherent in me to have music. Maybe when I was born, there was already music in me. I am really very passionate about it. Until now, sometimes I feel like not going to the choir rehearsals. Then I also feel like going. So I have mixed feelings about it. But it's the feeling of going to the choir for rehearsals that will prevail. So sometimes I go to the rehearsal with Leah. Sometimes I do things that are not supposed to be done by me because I'm already old. But then there's an urge in me. Oh, Leah. I don't know how Leah feels about it.
Okay raw, ano? Part yan ng learning ko rin. Kasi hindi naman lahat nakukuha sa school. So, kailangan experience from outside, which is very important dahil doon mo makukuha kung bakit nagtagal yung choir, bakit for 43 years na ganon. Hindi madali.
What is your memorable experience po? Well, singing with the choir po?
Memorable experience. Ikaw? Ikaw, Graciela.
Funny experience.
Marami naman po.
Oh, very memorable.
Very super dami po talaga. Like, wala akong mapili. Pero, siguro, memorable. May mga people ako na nami-meet na hindi ko aakalaing mami-meet ko in person. I also get to see different types of people, ganun. And parang i-understand sila so that we can get along. Parang ganun po.
Oh, yung yung meeting mga high-profile people. For example, I've been to Malacanang several times, different presidents, and we got to meet the Emperor, the Queen of Spain, Queen Sofia, then other dignitaries that I'm very sure we cannot go near these people if it were not for the choir. And then especially when we went to the Vatican and we were able to face Pope John Paul II. He was already sick during the time, but we were asked to sing for him. I had to stay beside Pope John Paul II, and now that he is already a saint, sometimes I wonder, what has Saint John Paul II given us that we were able to go near him? I had mixed emotions when I went near Pope John Paul II because I was looking at him. He's a person, but there's a certain feeling that you cannot imagine. For me, it was queer, it was weird. It was really something in me that I cannot explain. So those are experiences, meeting high-profile people because of the choir.
Nung nasa choir po ako, mga bata, nag-enjoy kami. After hard work, mayroong reward. Kumain kami ng ice cream. Nag-skating kami. Pumunta kami sa mall, which is, nung time na yun, wala pa dito sa Bohol. Yung nag-enjoy kami, yung namin, pag nag-reunion kami, yung memories, yung mga masasayang nangyayari dati na chine-cherish pa rin namin hanggang ngayon. Para kaming, yung see the world free din. Hindi naman pwedeng dalhin na madali lahat. Hindi pwedeng makuha sa isang overnight na pag-aaral. For you to be able to go places, kailangan mo rin ng hard work at saka dedication sa choir, sa trabaho.
Earlier po you mentioned na hindi naman madali lahat. For example, you're flying over other countries po. How you were able to gather your funds? Paano po ba nasusustain po yung
Yung inimbita kami. So, the sponsoring group will shoulder all the expenses. So, we travel free everything. Whenever somebody will ask for a performance of the choir, they would ask for passports. Okay for us. It's manageable. But when it comes to travel expenses, no more. So they're the ones who would shoulder our travel expenses. We've been to Europe for 3 times already, the choir, 2003, 2011, and 2017. Then we've been to Asian countries. We went to China several times. Korea, Vietnam, Cambodia, Singapore, Taiwan. Sometimes, for example, in Korea, we've been there 3 times already, not on our own expense, but there are people who are also helping us. And maybe it's God's plan for us, because people just come and then will ask us, oh, what do you need? This one. We have a very good sponsor. He's from Manila, the proprietor of Oishi, Mr. Carlos Chan. He's really our benefactor. Every time, he would ask us, oh, ano naman, mag-competition ba kayo? So, oo nga, sir, pero siguro hindi sigurado dahil wala kaming fans. O, magkano? Hinan ko muna. Yun, very generous. And every year, he sends us a certain amount for the choir. A very generous benefactor. Before, we had the Zobel, Ayala Zobel, Pambeya Zobel. Then even we have Sir Ino Manalo, Commission for Culture and Arts, he is the executive director right now. He was also helping us before, and so many others. And right now, we have scholars. Our scholarship program caters to college people. So every time we have college students, then they would ask for slot in the scholarship program. And we have other people who are helping us with the scholarship program. We have our own funds, our concerts, certain percent of the funds from our concerts will be given to our scholarship program. Because we have also a cooperative. The choir has also a Loboc socio-cultural multi-purpose cooperative. And this cooperative caters to the needs of the members of the Loboc Children's Choir. And one of our supporters of our scholarship program is the owner of Bellevue.
Please watch our upcoming film po, Song of the Fireflies, starring Miss Morissette Amon po.
It's a musical film. It's inspired by the events. Some events are inspired by the Loboc Children's Choir.
Thank you!
We will be right back. You are still watching Sensei. For more Sensei Limang Siglo videos, you can visit our socials.
We have scholars po from the choir po. Is there any age limit po para po sa mga members po ng choir?
For the performances, for the children's category, it's up to 16 because by international standards, it's up to 18 years old. So 16 up to 16. Then we have another group. We call them the alumni group. They're also very active. In other activities, especially weddings. But for performances here and abroad, we usually have our children's choir.
Since you were a conductor, are you also the one who teach them with the choreography and also the lineups po ng mga music?
In terms of lineups, kailangan ko pa rin pong mag-consult kay Ma'am Alma. Yun sa choreography, it's a combination with them, Ma'am Alma and me.
Aside from being part of the choir, ano pa yung mga tinutulong nyo din?
Sometimes po, pag alam na po namin yung song, tapos hindi pa alam ng trainees namin, kami po yung nagtuturo sa kanila sa parang initial na yung tono lang, ganun. Tapos pag cleaning na sila, Ma'am Alma, Datalaya na po. Ganun. Tapos yung choreography din po, kapag alam na namin yung choreography before, ituturo din namin dun sa mga new members.
If there are people who would like to invite you or to sponsor you from an event po, how will they contact you po?
The messenger. Some of them will ask for our phone numbers. And then we have a FB page. We have
And Instagram po.
I'm not sure of that because I do not know them. They're the ones doing it.
Lastly, is there any tips that you can give each one of you po? Ano ba yung pwede po nila gawin? For those people who would like to be part of a choir or to build a choir po.
Kung gusto mo appeal sa choir, kung gusto mo appeal sa choir, hinahanglan na adyo kay dako nga pasensya, patience and perseverance. Kay kung wala na, dili magdugay sa choir. And then, kana pong kuan ba? Kanang ano bang, there's a kanang drive niya nga mo appeal, dili kay, mo appeal naman kay mo adtog. Usually, may ano mo adtog American. Mo na ilang drive nga, mo go abroad. Anong short term na bitaw, pag mag-audition sila, why do you want to join the choir? One by one, what? Because I want to know how to sing. Oh, next. I want to go abroad. Next. Ingon, akong mama. So, how much ang gingon? Oh, all your answers are correct. Pero the best thing na atong itubag is, I want to join the choir because I want to use the gift that God's given us and share it. Kay kinirabang ni ata sa choir, kinahanglan mo simba jud mo kada Domingo kay mo kanta. Kay before at the start of the organization of the choir, seldom ang mga bata hindi nagsimba. I-check pa na mo. Kinsa yung simba sa ano na. Buwan. Karon, choir naman ta. Sige, ang mga bata, karon we're very thankful kay nasa ilang schedule na they will go to church. Kanta. Ang number one nga, ang ginstil sa mga bata is serve God first through the choir. Diba? Oh.
Yes, wow.
Hindi na wala, tinapo sila ng mga bata lagi. Una yung number one nga, na kuha na ako sa choir, aside from kinta sa mga sanat. Pero secondary naman namo ng kuha. Kaya ako mas nangingnan. Do your best and God will do the rest. As in other competitions, para sa competition, mag-ano sila, ikaw. O dili yan. Kung hindi bibigay sa Diyos, hindi yan bibigay. Kung para sa atin, para sa atin. Just do your best and God will do the rest. Parang palaging sabihin ko sa kanila yon. At nagbunga naman. Thank you, Lord.
Number one tip po is kahit how hard po yung situation, just don't give up po. Kahit you're very tired na po kasi 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. na uuwi, tapos wala pang dinner, tapos galing pa ng school. Just be happy with it. Be contented with it because you'll never know kung anong makukuha mo from the choir. Yun ako. Thank you.
Sa akin, in addition sa sinabi ni ma'am, is kailangan ng sakripisyo talaga. Kasi yung ibang bata, sinabi ko, nga naman nang undang man ka sa choir, ba't ka nag-stop sa choir? Sabi niya, kasi hindi ako makalaro. Kasi after school, 5 p.m., diretso na sila sa convent para mag-practice kami hanggang 7:30 or even more 8 p.m. pag meron kaming mga performances. Tapos, mag-a-absent sila dahil sumama ako, may birthday, gano'n. Kailangan namin mag-practice talaga. Kailangan mag-learn nilang i-sacrifice yung mga ibang mga gusto nilang puntahan dahil sumali sila sa choir eh. Yung gano'n. Kasi meron din akong i-reveal. Ma'am, kasi kung sa'yo talaga, para sa'yo is sa'yo talaga. After high school, I took interior design. Sabi nila mag-music ako, pero ayaw ko maging teacher. Ayaw ko maging teacher. Nag-interior design ako for 1 sem. Pero sabi nung parents ko at saka lola ko, kailangan mo mag-music kasi meron ka niyan. So, okay, mag-aral ako, ganun. Tapos after music, dinala na naman ako sa culinary. Binigyan ako ng negosyo. Pero, may time na nangyari na kailangan ni ma'am ng assistance, ng ganun. So, sabi ko, okay, kung para sa akin talaga to, tatanggapin ko to. Tapos, yung negosyo, wala. Iniwan ko. Para sa choir kasi, parang calling na para sa choir na gano'n. Sa mga bata, kung nasa iyo talaga yung love for music, parang dadalhin ka talaga doon sa mayroon kang passion, dedication, yun lang.
Hi everyone! Please visit po our Facebook page and Instagram po, Loboc Children's Choir. O pwede po nga inyong haming atangan sa amuang mga future nga performances. Thank you!
Thank you for joining us in this Sensei episode featuring the Loboc Children's Choir. This episode has shown us the different settings of serving the church to the choir. From the experiences of Miss Alma Taldo, the musical director, up to the story behind her elementary student, Miss Claudia, who became the present choir conductor, while Graciela Salaga joined them as a current member and sang as an alto voice in the choir. Being a choir member is not just a Sunday schedule, but also service where everyone's give their best efforts, sacrificing time and dedication for the ministry. This episode may also be a call to support the children to keep learning their talents. It may be in singing, dancing, or in any interest where they can serve and learn about the Lord. See you again, and we will continue to explore, learn, and improve, because life is a continuous learning process. This is Sensei, their skills and talents.